everyone. Thought I'd do a little bit of looking through my Christmas fabric to see what I could use for potential projects for next year. Maybe more runners or ornaments or something, we'll see. Most of the stuff I use, I either get at a local quilt store or I order it. It's good quality fabric, and almost all of it is by the Robert Kaufman Company. They call it Holiday Flourish, and every year they make a new one, but they all coordinate and go together, so if you have older stuff, it doesn't matter. I think I bought this particular panel 2 years ago, and there are 6 left. Usually you get 6 or 8 of these squares in one of these type of panels. So I have these ones left. Pardon me while I just fold it up out of the way. And then I've got these ones. I think I bought these in 2017. They usually have either like the silver accent metallic or gold. So I've got these 2 left from a runner that I had a couple of years back. So I've used the other ones up. And all the silver ones, like you can see, they all coordinate. I didn't all buy them at the same time. Oh, there's some other gold ones in there. Like this one, that one I used for part of a runner, so that's why it's cut up. I think it's really pretty with the gray black. It looks really nice. That goes good with that panel. This is a pretty plain one. I did make an ornament with this, that's why it's cut up. It's got subtle snowflakes and everything on it. I used this for a runner, this one. Again, it's with the holly and everything, but it's a little bit sparklier. It's the similar one to that red one, though. And I did make an ornament and part of a runner with that one, too. Black is not necessarily Christmassy, but it could be wintry. This is all I have left of this one. I used that as sashing for a runner. So it's only a tiny little strip that I should put that into my scrap box, actually. This one's like similar to the one I just had, but it's got way more sparkle on it. And it's been cut up to be used for things. This one would make a good ornament. I think I might actually do one this year. And although it doesn't go necessarily together or be sparkly, this one is a Holiday Flourish. You can see on the bottom there, Robert Kaufman. It just doesn't have the sparkle on it, but it does go. It's a nice muted silvery gray. Good for almost anything. And all the gold ones, I've got quite a bit of that left because I did make a runner myself. I did a class 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Something like that. So we've got a little smidgen of this subtle red left. I did make ornaments out of that, but it has you can just see the gold shininess going on there. And this green, again, similar with snowflakes and swirls and stuff. This is a gold one. I bought this one. I was thinking of using it as a backing, maybe, because it's a nice big piece, and it would look nice for a backing, for another runner or something. This one would be good for ornaments, too, because the print is subtle, but you just get the nice golden sheen on it. I wouldn't use this for ornaments, I don't think, because it's too plain, but I think I did use this one for the backing on that runner I used for class. I'm sorry, it's put away for right now, and I can't remember exactly which one I used. But plain ones like this that go, but have a little sheen, do make really good backings. Or borders or things like that, sashing, whatever you like. This one I bought a couple years ago, but I haven't even washed it yet, which is why I have a note on it. I like to wash the fabric usually because it comes with like, I don't know what you call it, sizing or something. There's like stuff the manufacturers put in it. And I just like to have it softer and cleaner. So that one's got to be washed. But again, pretty with the snowflakes and everything. This one I have used for backing. Again, subtle little gold stars. And I got tons of it though. I think I must have bought 3 meters back when I bought it. This one I use for strips for a runner. And this one too, they all went in the same. I don't have very much of these ones left. This has got little bows on it. And I got just a little bit of gold sparkle. That one's not too snazzy. This one also went with it. A subtle sort of paisley kind of print almost with the gold shiny on it. This is a subtle red, just a bit of sparkle. Really gold. This is a Timeless Treasures fabric. So it's not Kaufman, but it's pretty close and they all go together. They're another really good quilting company. They make good fabric. This one, I think this one's more Robert Kaufman. It's been cut up, but this is great big poinsettias. I usually tend to stick to mostly the same thing so that it all matches. This is the red version of that green that I showed you before. Same thing. And this one too. And this one's a little bit different. I use this on one of my runners as well. You can't really see the pattern too well. It's very subtle and just sort of swirly. And I think this one's a Kaufman. Yeah, this is a Kaufman too. Again, sort of paisley-ish. Little flowers and leaves and things and berries and stuff. Again, there's a big whack of that, so I likely can use it for a backing or something. Get those out of the way. I keep all of these ones, whoops, in this big tub out of the way. And then I have other ones that I bought usually at Fabricland or something like that. Or a couple of years ago, let me see, when we started, one of the local quilt stores, a bunch of us got together and we were making stockings for charity. Well, obviously we can't do that this year, but the lady that was running it, she had a bunch of fabric from her mom, and she just brought it in for us to use, and she said, if you guys want to take it home, just take it, because there's tons of it. So I brought some home with me. So I've either bought it myself, or acquired it from there, or somebody gave it to me, or something of the kind. And it's perfectly good fabric. There isn't anything wrong with it. But I do differentiate between the fabric I bought at quilting stores and just general fabric. However, I've used both, and I've used them together completely successfully, and that's totally fine. This one I only had a little bit of. I think we were using it for the little hanging loopy things for the stockings, so there was a remnant left and I brought it home. It's kind of Christmassy, but then kind of not, so you could use it for almost anything. That would make a nice ornament probably, though. It's just a nice, good purpley gold. I think that it's only classified as Christmas because of the gold sparkly. This one was a really nice one. I did make an ornament out of it. I think the Mod Podge ornament video that I filmed last fall, I believe I was using this fabric in that video. So I'll go back and I'll find that video and I'll link it in the bottom of this one just so you can see it. I'm probably going to make more and I might film it again. This is one I got from the quilt store when we were doing the stockings. It's kind of cute. If I can open it up, you can see it. Maybe not. It's all little bits. I got two little bits. It's kind of country, sort of. Snowmen and things. It's cute. Make something with it. I don't know what. This one's kind of pretty. Again, poinsettias. A little more like an olivey green tone than Christmassy green, but it's still very pretty. Blue stars. This is a bit rougher and slicker, so I'm not sure if I'm even going to use it up. I'll keep it for a while and we'll see, but it doesn't feel like the best fabric in the world. This plaid was kind of cute. I used it on the back of a large hot pad that I made for my niece and nephew. You can usually find red trucks of some sort at Fabricland, different types of patterns. This one's got dogs on it, and gift bags, and campers. I just bought this one recently. Again, more trucks, but it's got the buffalo plaid on the door of the truck, and little pine cones and stuff. Plain old green. Always good for something. This is a big whack of one that I grabbed from the quilting store when we made our stockings. It's pretty. It's got the gold shiny on it again too. It's all ornament balls and pine cones and holly berries and things like that. That's a good for stocking linings or backings or whatever. This one too, again, sort of like the paisley idea. This one doesn't have any shine to it though. There's no glittery on it, but it's still pretty. This is a little bit different. It has a blue background, but that's nothing wrong with that. With these roses and pine cones and things. I think those are roses. Looks like a rose to me. Anyway. It's pretty. I kept it. These cute little snowmen, I just love them. We were doing those stockings with those. They're adorable with the little green sweaters on. More poinsettias. Red and white stripy. I think again this was we were using this one for the little hanger tags or maybe cuffs, I don't remember. But that was a little bit left over, so I brought it home. This one with cardinals, that's kind of pretty. I do have a big whack of this, so I might use it for something large someday. This one with the deer on it. Oh, I got upside down. No, actually, I'll go different ways. Never mind. Sorry about that. They are, I thought it was kind of like more masculine, I suppose. I guess. It's cute, though. I liked it, so I brought it home. This one's cute. I like this one. Again with the blue, but it's all like stars and it almost looks like they're cookies, sort of. I thought it was adorable with all the different types of stars on it. It's not technically Christmas, I suppose, but close enough. I only have a little smidgen of this one left. I think I might just put that in my scrap bin because I have a box of just little odds and ends too that's everything together, but there's hardly any of it, so I'll put that away. This is about making cookies, muffins and things like that, cookie cutters and whatever. That's cute. A blue gold swirly, whatever, basic, simple. That would make a pretty ornament too, I think. This paisley type one again, kind of leaves and everything. I bought this ages ago at Fabricland and I was making various things out of it. I still have a little smidgen left. And then this stripy one. And that's it. So, stay tuned to see if I have anything that I can come up with as far as ornaments or anything goes. I may not even get to it all until, until January or so, but there you go. That's what I've been doing with my fabric of late, depending on what I've made. I likely have videos of what I've done before, so I'll hunt through my list and I'll link them up so you can all see them. Anyway, thanks for going through this with me. I hope I wasn't too boring. Bye for now.